try and get him on Monday.
Right.
Well, immediately after Norm said, well, we'll try and get him on Monday, our 800 line rang. And I answered it, our long-distance line.
Yeah.
And the person said, hey, this is Rob Ramsey. I'm sorry I'm late. Did I miss you, or do I still have time? And I said, well, how'd you get this phone number? And he said, oh, well, my agent gave it to me. And so I kind of knew something was up right away, and I put him on hold, and I went to the website, minorleaguebaseball.com, and got some vitals on him. And I came back to him. I said, hey, Rob, I'm sorry to have to do this, but since you called a different phone number, can you tell me what your birth date is? I need to make sure it's you. And he said, oh, yeah, 1975. No date, just 1975.
Yeah, I was born in that year.
So I said, well, your website must be wrong. Can you tell me where you're playing tonight? And he goes, Vancouver. And he hung up real quick.
So you busted a fake guy. It happens all the time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we used to have one guy that got through on Rick all the time.
Yeah, it used to be very funny.
That happens on the talk lines.
In fact, Evel Knievel was actually Corby for like 3 minutes.
Right.
Before Corby let us know that it was.
Now, so this happened again today. Norm, I guess, teases that he's got Rob Ramsey coming up.
It happened again today, but it happened on a different phone line.
On these super secret phone lines?
So you kind of believed that it was this guy, and you didn't do the quiz.
Not at all. He's calling a special hotline that we give to guests.
All right, well.
Yeah, and this is wandering over into...
Sorriness.
Yeah, it is.
Sorriness.
Well, here's a very condensed version. Let's listen to it. You'll hear the intro. You'll hear us fast forward through it a little bit, and you'll hear the very end. So this is about a minute and a half or so. But this is the same guy that called and pranked Coach Joe months ago, took an opportunity to prank Norm today.
Joining us in the Bob Steak and Chop House hotline is minor league pitcher Steve Ramsey. He's with Lake Elsinore.
Steve.
That's single-A baseball.
That was Rob.
That's the Padres chain.
Give it a second.
And we're really happy to have you with us. Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Hey, Norm. How are you? Good to be with you.
I'm doing great. Let me just background people a little bit. Rob Ramsey made it to the major leagues in the '99 season with Seattle.
Fast forward.
Now we're fast forward.
Just load up on the Advil. But then around December, right around when training camp was starting, the headaches got more and more severe. So I finally did go to the doctor. He recommended that I have an MRI. And then at that time, the MRI showed a high-grade tumor, one that grows rapidly.
Obviously, fast-forwarding through it.
It's a different set of tools now, Noah.
Rob, maybe the biggest difference isn't in the pitcher. Maybe it's in Rob Ramsey.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It like I said, it gives you a lot of internal oomph, if you will, to just move forward, and that's what's keeping me going. I'm not even supposed to be here, and now me and my wife Samantha are expecting our first child, and just real happy for that.
My, what a blessing that is, Rob.
Yes.
Well, God bless you and Godspeed. We'll be keeping track of you this season. No people out here are cheering for you.
Thank you, Norm.
Rob, I appreciate your visit this morning.
All right.
I really do.
Thank you. I'm gay.
That's Rob Ramsey.
It wasn't Rob Ramsey.
Now,
So he did a 8-minute interview.
Not only that, he talked to Norm for about 4 minutes during the commercial break before we had him on.
Oh, my goodness.
I agree with you that...
This is a horrible precedent.
Well, I agree that's sorry.
Let me tell you what.
It's funny that he was able to pull it off. It's pretty amazing, and he's a genius at pranking, but...
I'm giggling.
Someone up here trusted him to give him that phone number in the first place. And he completely misled them and completely screwed them.
We got to change our phone numbers.
Because I'll tell you what, unless it was one of you guys or the Hardline or Norm, someone could be losing their job over this. I mean, that's a phone number you don't give out.
Right.
For this reason. So, I mean, that's just sorry.
That is sorry. See, because we have so many people on over the course of, I don't know.
Hold on. All right, Sweaty Jen Olsen guys online here.
It's Rob Ramsey. Good to be with you.
All right, dude, look, we're not laughing. This is a very serious offense. Now, let me play you a couple pieces of audio how, if you've ever listened to Sweaty Jen Olsen guy, then you would have known it right away. Listen to the beginning of the Coach Joe interview.
Hey, good to be with you. First time, long time. Made it out to the game.
Now, here's the beginning of the Norm interview.
Hey, Norm, how are you? Good to be with you.
I'm doing great.
All right. And then, of course, Sweaty Jen Olsen guy, this is what tipped off all the emailers and everything. A lot of people were sucked in by you until this moment.
God bless you and Godspeed. We'll be keeping track of you this season. No people out here are cheering for you.
Thank you, Norm.
Rob, I appreciate your visit this morning.
All right.
I really do.
Thank you. I'm gay.
That's Rob Ramsey.
All right, now let's say this.
That's not the least bit funny, sir.
Now let me say this. I think it's hilarious. I do think it's real funny. And I'm all for the prank and all that kind of stuff. But we have banned Blue from our airwaves.
We banned Larry and Plano for misusing the hotline.
We could ban you.
You could ban me, and I'm personally offended at myself that I did that. I was driving in the car with my son at the time, and he was
Frodo.
offended.
You know what, dude? It's not even funny.
Yeah,
It's not even funny. I mean, you're taking a guy who has cancer, who's a great story, who was probably trying to call us at the time that you were tying up that line.
Now you're going to make us change all the phone numbers.
Yeah.
How'd you get this number?
I got it from Fernando about 2 years ago. Whenever it was something totally random. He needed me to call back, and he gave me that number.
No, you being serious?
Yeah, I'm being totally serious.
Like you're going to believe him now, Frida?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean,
Well, I am. I'm being totally serious. No one gave me the number.
Rob Ramsey didn't give you the number?
Wow.
I'm good friends with Rob Ramsey.
Now, you've
bet.
been up on the Wild Ass Circus so many times.
You know, I did not get the phone number from Big Dick. I got it on my own from Fernando.
I think he should be banned. What do you
Yeah.
think, Bob?
Well, I mean, he did make me laugh, but at the same time,
I mean, this is a little over the line, is it not?
Well, let me.
especially because it's Norm. I mean, come on. Norm is doing a nice interview here.
Not a tumor, dude. You can't do it.
You prank
Well, let
us,
me-
we expect it. We'll start laughing.
Let me set it up for you. The call that Frito got on the 800 line, that was actually a buddy of mine.
Oh, we don't care about you setting it up. We don't even care about the
We know.
excuse. We
Well,
know
but
the end result.
But I
Oh,
didn't
it's like the
know-
Sammy Sosa bat thing. We saw it. We heard it.
But I
Everyone
didn't-
knows what you did. There is no excuse now. There's no
Here's what it's
X-ray
like.
the other bat.
If
I
you,
didn't know this guy's bit until right before I was talking with Norm. I was scouring through the internet. I thought this guy was some...
it doesn't matter. We know what happened.
but I'm
We
saying
heard
if
the end
you do
result.
the trick where you say there's something on Dan's shirt and then he looks down and you hit him in the nose, that's funny. You do it to my grandma though, and that's over the line, and you prank Norm
or
here.
to a guy who almost died of cancer.
Well, Norm needed to be pranked once.
Well, you've pranked him before, and it was hilarious.
Well, I wanted to prank him again.
Not with a hotline number, my good
Hold on.
man.
Let's go to the phones. Hi, you're on the ticket. Ooh. Hi, you're on the ticket.
Pure genius.
Do you think we should ban him?
Absolute genius.
Should we ban him?
Never.
Never ban him.
you guys need to ban Norm.
Hi, you're on the ticket.
Yeah, he said that he was driving the car with his kid, and then he just said that he was scouring the internet right beforehand.
Well, don't.
Oh wow! You mean
pick and choose.
his story doesn't add up?
Hi, you're on the ticket.
Hi, hey, if you listen to him, he said he was driving in his car with his
Right,
son.
right. Should we ban him?
Good Lord, that might have been a bit.
Hi, you're on the ticket. Should we ban him?
No way, that was genius.
Should we fire Fernando for giving him the phone number?
No, I don't think so.
Should we quit?
No, I don't think you should quit, but that's Fernando.
No funeral?
Yeah, F. Fernando.
All right, dude. Well, listen. I don't know what's going to happen here because
It's a clear violation of trust.
You know,
it's the circle of trust. And it's ticket.
the management team here at the station may ban your presence, but
We let you in the ticket circle of trust with that hotline, dude.
Well,
You know,
If you want to try pranking us, I say go ahead.
and once you get cut out of the circle of trust, there's no coming back.
well, F me. I need a colonic.
You made a
Right.
colonic. Yes, you did, sir. And let that be a lesson to you.
Well said.
I love you.
All right, well,
What have we
don't
decided?
prank.
What have we learned
We
here?
decided it's not cool to prank Norm. Leave Norm alone.
No, you can
At
prank
least-
Norm all you want.
at
Just
least
do it
when it
on a
comes to-
regular phone line.
At least when it comes to cancer people. And
Yeah,
it's-
not the tumor guy, man.
and it's so
Yeah, that's so wrong.
And it's so dicey, too, because how many times do we have people on that we don't even know what their voice is? You know? I mean, all right, you're going to try to be...
Yeah, but we know what his voice is.
Well, how
well,
hard
no,
is it
but what
to
I'm
prank
saying is
someone on-
if we try to get generic, I don't know, Barry Zito. Say Barry Zito wants to come on the station. You know, it could be anybody. You don't know it's their voice. And that's the hotline. That's why you got to change all the phone numbers now.
That's why
something-
Corby got us with Evil Knievel.
I know. We didn't know what Evil Knievel sounded like.
He called the hotline. He's like,
on the hotline?
hey, guys, how you doing?
So is that what you're doing all afternoon, Frito, changing phone numbers?
I don't know. We're going to have to figure something
Well, tell
out.
Norm we're sorry. And
It's not your
Well,
fault.
we didn't do anything.
no, we're sorry that it happened.
I'm sorry
okay.
I trusted the hotline.
There you go. All right. Bye, Frito.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, up next, some good...
To cover your eyes. To see it in 3D.
Get ready. You're part of the adventure. Spy Kids 3D.
Game over.
In theaters everywhere.
A trailer for Spy Kids 3D Game Over, starring Sylvester Stallone. We'll talk to the star of that movie. Sly, as he's called, here in just a couple of minutes on the Dunham and Miller Show. It's 8:11 on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. Then at 8:30, Mickey with the Ranch Report. Well, we're watching an amazing story on Good Morning America. This girl, really cute girl, high school age, born without arms, and she is able to do anything and everything. She wears no prosthetic arms. She does everything with her legs. She drives, she writes, she works the phone, she puts in her
contact lenses with her feet.
With her feet.
That's incredible.
She's learned to use her feet as hands. And what did she say about the prosthetic? They fit her with like this shoulder thing that had a couple of arms on it. But
yeah, she said she just didn't like it, and so she saw no reason to wear it. When she can do anything, I mean, with her feet. So there's no reason to have the prosthetic arms, in her opinion.
They showed her as a little 1-year-old baby, and she's just happy as can be. And, you know, she doesn't know she's handicapped at that point. She just thinks, okay, I don't have any arms. It's the way it's supposed to be. And she's grown up. It's an amazing story.
Yeah.
Boy, it was really kind of creepy, though, watching her do all those tasks with her feet, because it's just such an odd sight.
Look at that. They're showing her now opening a candy bar with her feet.
Wow.
That is...
The driving thing was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have the strength to do that. If I were handicapped or somewhere down the road I become handicapped, I don't know that I would have the mental strength to
What do you mean? What would you
push on
do?
like that. I don't know. I think
Just
I'd
learn one thing with your feet, and that's how to hold a gun to your head?
Yeah. I'm saying I think I'd go into a shell.
Jeez.
Wow, yeah. That's pretty amazing.
That's remarkable. Anyway, good story on Good Morning America today. It's 8:13 here on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. And this Friday, theaters everywhere, be the opening of Spy Kids 3D Game Over. And joining us now, one of the stars of that new movie, the big-time Hollywood star, Sylvester Stallone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Hey, listen, now that I'm with you guys, couldn't be better.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, we understand you're doing Letterman tomorrow, so thanks for putting us ahead of the line, ahead of Letterman.
I told David, get to the back of the line.
Well, tell us a little bit about this movie. You play the villain, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Spy Kids villain, so it isn't, right up there with your classic nightmares from Cape Fear.
Right.
It's a fellow who's caught in cyberspace, and he develops all these different characters, so he's having this ongoing dilemma with himself. Should he be bad? Should he be good? Should he be, grateful? Should he be retaliatory? There's all these things going on in his head. And what is amazing is he's caught in this cyber world, which was created by the directors. It's pretty interesting.
So you get to play basically 4 different villains, and isn't that what an actor loves to do within a movie? Do 2 or 3 different characters?
Yeah, definitely. And I think most people that wake up in the morning, they don't know which personality to put on. So you go, okay, I feel good today. I feel bad today. I feel aggressive today. It's that kind of a thing that is relatable. You go to work one day, everything you say is funny. Next day, you can't get a laugh.
That's what we're going through today.
Yeah, we're suffering today.
Yeah.
We're visiting with Sylvester Stallone here on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. The new movie, Spy Kids 3D Game Over, starts Friday. Who else is in the movie with you?
Well, it's the other cast was Steve Buscemi. It's Antonio, it's Carla, and of course it's the 2 children who are fantastic in this. And I think he said this is going to be the last one for them since they're all 6'4" now.
Yeah, I don't know if these have had the run of say a Rocky movie or Rambo, but they've done really well at the box office, hadn't they?
Really, really well, really well. No, I'd love Rockies to go on into like Rocky 50.
Yeah, no, we understand you're actually writing Rocky 6. Is that true?
Done.
Oh, it's done.
In the can. Or should I put it this way? In the notebook.
Mm-hmm. So what happens in this one?
Well, again, the Rocky's films only really work well when it's about something bigger than boxing, such as, like in Rocky 1, it was about integrity and going the distance, not about, like, taking punches. It was a whole... So you could, like, apply it to your life. In Rocky 6, it's kind of like people go, wow, that's the worst idea I ever heard. I said, that's exactly why I want to do it, because when you reach a certain age, people are skeptical about your abilities and your drive and your intensity to still be competitive in life, not just in sports, but in life. And a lot of people feel they get to a certain age, life says, sit on the sidelines and watch the parade go by. It's for a younger generation. I think a lot of this generation doesn't want to do that anymore. Let's put it the baby boomer generation. They don't. They want to still feel vital. And I thought, to be competitive like Archie Moore was, his fighting Ali at 52 years old, George Foreman saying he wants to get back in the ring at 55, will they be successful? Who knows? But the mere fact that they entertain that idea is real reinforcement for a whole generation that quite frankly, I think feels the same way about their lives. And I thought, if you can get that feeling going, that concept, to me, it's an interesting concept of skill, diminished skill. So it's really now will over skill.
So are you guys in pre-production for this film yet? Have you got someone who wants to make it?
Well, there's a lot of skepticism, so you have to go through the wranglings of the hierarchy. Yes, no, do you want to do it? Yes, your budget is 15 cents, whatever. So they're doing that whole thing now, but I think it will come to fruition. That would be great.
You mentioned the...
Then I can fight someone like Giant Allen Iverson.
Yeah, there you go. We were talking about this a moment ago. We were, 11 or 12 or so, I guess, when the first Rocky went out. And it is just a movie, but do you take great satisfaction, and a lot of people did use that for inspiration? Because they did. I mean, football teams, individuals used it as an inspirational piece. Well,
I think that what happened with Rocky was so unexpected and so phenomenal, and all these things came together, including the extraordinary musical score which this man had to record in one day. Who knew? It's just a freak, wonderful, benevolent accident. And when I hear it, I actually get excited. When I still hear those few bars at 10-10, I go, my God, is this like, if I just patting myself on the back, or is this get you going? And there's just something about those patterns and that sound that gets me wound up.
Visiting
still to this day.
Sylvester Stallone with us here on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. A lot of actors who are really well known for one role, as you are for Rocky, even though you've done Rambo and all of these other huge hits, still everyone sees you as Rocky. Does that bother you, or?
No, not, because I see it. At first it did, because I think that we have an overblown sense of self-importance that we can be all things to all people, but the mere fact that you really registered something that where people don't realize where the character ends and you begin, so you're kind of like part of a certain acting, if you want to say it, memorabilia, or part of an acting tapestry, to be a little overblown about it. But that's great. And when I go back and I look at some of the actors, right down even from John Wayne to Clint Eastwood, you'll still say Dirty Harry. He hasn't done Dirty Harry in about 300 years. Still, Sean Connery, I mean, come on. The guy is like, if Sean Connery lived for another 100 years, the former James Bond and Harrison Ford, it's just the way it is. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that I think the nature of the beast, we're resistant. Don't pigeonhole us, but it's not bad to be a pigeon with a hole. Believe me, at least you did something.
That sounded a little bit vulgar, but...
yeah, it's true. It's kind of like a double entendre.
All right, back to Spy Kids for a second. Did you find Steve Buscemi's teeth distracting when you were making this movie?
It was overwhelming. 3D is extraordinary.
Yeah, I forgot it was 3D.
Grand piano.
So we need to wear...
He's such a great actor, it's good.
So this 3D thing, we don't have to still wear glasses, do we, when we go to the theater?
Big time.
Oh, okay.
But it's for people that don't get the joke. A huge sign comes on, and a man in the middle of the film says, "Put your glasses on." So there's no mistaking.
All right, there's so many remakes of movies. We've got the Hulk now, Charlie's Angels, Starsky and Hutch. The romantic comedies all seem to run together. Is Hollywood running out of ideas?
Yeah, I think there's I don't know if it's ideas, but I think the toy, the machine of CGI has been really run to its bare bones. There is nothing more to explore. It's kind of like a continent that's been just savaged of all its natural resources. So, like after The Matrix, there's nothing more you can do with CGI. Nothing. So I think this is a good thing. I think stories will come more to the forefront, and there'll be a little bit more awareness about overblown budgets. I think this also happened. There's nothing new about this. This happened right before Easy Rider came out, and the whole studio system was revamped about these small personal films. Even Jaws was not a big film back then. The Exorcist and French Connection and so on and so forth. And we had that Godfather, that renaissance of filmmaking. I think that there's another renaissance coming about.
Do you have a role say, a non-Rocky, non-Rambo role, maybe that not a lot of people know about, a smaller movie that you're really, really proud of?
Well, I was proud of Copland. I liked that a great deal. And I was also, the second film I did in Paradise Alley. If you're talking about films that I was actually in,
right,
that would be the one, yeah.
Paradise Alley?
I love Paradise Alley. It was the first film I ever directed, and it was because I was born in Hell's Kitchen, New York, and it's about Hell's Kitchen, New York, and it's half reality, and then it takes when you go down this one street, it becomes Paradise Alley, which is almost a dream state.
Aren't you glad that back, whatever it was, 27 years ago, that you didn't take the studio up on the idea of having Ryan O'Neal play the part of Rocky?
Every day. Every day I get down and, kiss the lawn.
They offered you, what, $150,000 to let Ryan O'Neal do it?
Actually, it got up to about $330,000.
Really? Was it tempting?
$330,000. It was it was tempting because I had literally put my dog up for sale.
Dang.
Butt Kiss was up. There was a little sign for Butt Kiss for sale for $50. Of course, there was no takers at the 7-Eleven. It was bad.
Was that really your dog?
Oh, yeah, and here's the truth. So I had to put the dog up for sale, and then a family took it, and as fate would have it, Rocky sold 7 months later. I had to go to this family and say, can I have my dog back?
Oh, wow.
It sleeps with our kids. I said, I'll sleep with your kids. I need my dog back. I need my dog back. The movie, it's perfect.
Well, you got him back, and that movie was a big success, and we hope that Spy Kids 3D Game Over is a big success for you. It starts this Friday, and Sylvester, thanks a lot for the time. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Sylvester Stallone, the new movie starts Friday, and as he told us, he has written Rocky 6, trying to get it produced now. Man, did you ever think there'd be 6 of these when you saw the first one?
That's always been the joke.
Yeah. No, that was pretty huge, though. And that is an amazing story because he was really nobody in 1976.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was as desperate where he had to put his dog up for sale, but...
You're accusing him of lying?
I don't know.
I believe that story.
But, you know, in the studio offering him, hey, you're not a big star. Let's have Ryan O'Neal. We know you wrote this thing and you want to play, but let's have Ryan O'Neal play the part, and here, we'll pay you off. And they got up to over $300,000. A lot of people would have taken the $300,000.
In 76?
That was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
I would have taken the money. I would have taken the money just to where I wouldn't have to be Sylvester Stallone.
How old is he, by the way?
Just turned 57 a couple weeks ago.
57.
Wow. Man. You got to watch Copland.
I would have guessed younger on that.
He is good in that movie.
If you didn't see Copland, watch it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
Excellent.
Janine Garofalo's good in it, too.
She's in that?
Yep.
I'm out.
All right, 824 on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. Coming up next, we're about to welcome a big guest here to the studio.
Yes, very big guest, and we've had him on for years. He is the authority when it comes to uniforms. And, you know, and we kind of keep up with uniforms here. I think every sports fan does. You care about what your team looks like. But this guy is the authority. He actually consults with the teams. Here he is in studio. Crank up the fanfare. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Dunham and Miller Show once again, the Uniform Czar. Wow. Whoa, look at those robes and everything.
He looks great. You look great, Czar.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Czar.
Gordon.
Hello, Czar.
Junior Miller.
Hello, Czar. You look tremendous today.
Thank you very much. I've been a very, very busy man.
Have you?
As you know, I'm on a book tour right now. My new book, 1, 2, or 3 helmet stripes, Which Way to Go if you're an NFL team, has been selling very, very well.
Seems like that would be a really short book. Just an answer to the question is all that's needed.
It's selling very, very well.
Okay, all right.
Don't question the Czar.
But I've been in some legal trouble.
Oh,
Over what?
no, Czar.
If you notice, I've been out of pocket lately.
Yeah?
I was in Las Vegas, and I got into a little trouble there. Let me just say that I maintain it was consensual.
Oh, no.
Now, he doesn't, but I maintain it was.
Oh, no, Czar.
Also, I've been meeting with political higher-ups. I don't know if you've heard about this.
Like who?
Well, I had a meeting last week with President George W. Bush. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Yeah, boy. What were y'all talking about?
We also met with Tony Blair, the Prime Minister of Great Britain.
What'd you talk about, the war? Or?
We discussed baseball cap bills and whether the bill should be a different color than the cap.
Ah.
We called this meeting the Coalition of the Billing.
Okay, all right. I knew there was a roundabout in there somewhere.
What did you conclude?
Oh, Czar.
Excuse me, Greg, I wasn't finished. We concluded that the cap and the bill should be the same color. You should never have a blue cap with the black bill or anything like that.
Stop wasting the time of our world leaders.
Your caps after the Yankees and the Dodgers. They know what they're doing.
Right. Totally
I understand you've had some problems on your staff.
On our staff?
With your uniforms, your dress?
I don't know of any problems there, do you?
Jub, I have a report here that you showed up to work last week with your golf shirt on inside out and wore that way for 5 hours.
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. I got dressed in the dark and I didn't notice.
And, Gordo, I understand you've been wearing pink panties and a blue sports bra.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess.
Those colors just don't go together.
That's right.
Let's read some emails, shall we?
Yes.
Do not upset the Czar.
You demand, Czar. You demand. You demand, Czar.
I'm going to answer some email from some of your, what do you call them? PIs?
P1s.
P1.
Right. Okay.
Dear Czar, what is the deal with the Texas Tech football team this year going with 3 different color uniforms? A red one, a white one, and a black one. This sucks. Help. Signed, Little Jimmy.
Good question, Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy, I've called Rodney Allison, and we have agreed that, yeah, this does suck. Dear Czar.
Oh, that was it?
Okay.
What do you mean? Was that not a sufficient answer?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I thought you might have a little more there.
You are beginning to anger the Czar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Czar.
Dear Czar.
How'd they spell it?
C-Z-A-R.
Okay.
That's the correct spelling.
It's not T-S-A-R?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Dear Czar, what do you wear? Signed, Little Timmy. Well, that's a good question. I wear flowing robes. A white flowing robe with crimson piping. I wear a crimson helmet, and I carry a natural wood staff to beat the homeless with.
Oh my gosh, Czar, that's really insensitive.
That is why they call him the uniform Czar.
You don't need a rim shot for that. You're human beings.
Email number 3.
Number 3.
From your PIs.
Yeah, P1.
So,
Dear Czar, I want to change the color of my toupee from blonde-ish gray to red. Will anybody notice? Signed, Little Jerry from Valley Ranch.
Okay. All right.
Dear Little Jerry, I think you can go ahead and change it as long as it looks good, as long as you're not in the limelight, so to speak. I don't think anybody will notice, and if they do, F them.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, that's a toupee question. What, Craig?
That is the toupee. What, Craig?
What's that, Craig?
What's that, George?
What's that, Craig?
Craig? Or
I thought Craig had something.
Yeah, maybe not.
All right, I've got to run. Do you have anything you want to bounce off me because I'm a busy man?
Well, what about the Bear thing? What's the latest on the Chicago Bears? Can you tell us any more about that?
Nah, I don't really know, George.
Okay, well, you're
all right, I have to go.
Oh, my God.
I have a meeting. I'm talking to college football teams about wearing dark tops on dark pants. It's a bad look. A very bad look.
I agree.
He's throwing,
You demand.
Speaks French.
Goodbye.
He's throwing lightning bolts as he walks away.
My uniforms are.
Oh, look at that.
My uniforms are. Well, that's pretty huge. We had the uniforms are in studio, and up next in studio here on the Dunham and Miller Show, I think he's actually a close personal friend of the uniforms are. It's Amarillo Slim.
That's right.
That's not him. The real one's next. The real one's next.
Had in months.
They're bad.
How can you pick a winner on this one?
But you got to go first. You have the you with the jag off joke.
Which I always like to vote for myself.
You have Jeremy. I can't even say it.
Nuh-uh.
The hanging Chad. Norm. Rolling on a cell phone. And Turley with the fly joke.
I'm narrowing it down to 2. And this is the Norm dad joke, right? So we're talking about pure dad jokes, right? Yeah. So it's between Turley and Big Strong Jeremy.
I agree.
Because those are true dad jokes.
Right.
But just on sheer dadness and having to recall it and painful, I got to go with the hanging Chad.
I do too. It was terrible. And I hate to hear it again, but we may have to.
I got to go with Grego.
Kevin?
Give me the Lincoln-bearded Mike Turley with the strong dad contender.
Nice.
Psycho?
Even though I hate him, I'm going with Turley.
Oh,
So we have a tie.
We've got a tie.
So if I had...
That means you got to vote again, Danny.
You want me to pick between those two?
You got to pick between them.
He plays a drop afterwards, Jer.
Why is it that when Norm goes on vacation, he does turn into Marlon Perkins? You ever notice that?
What do you mean?
Mutual of Omaha's Norm Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, turns into the crocodile hunter. Has to go on adventures in Antarctica.
Africa is...
While Jim is wrestling the poisonous snake,
Right.
I'm up here in the safety of the cockpit.
While Frito's wrestling the poisonous anaconda.
Frito needs to go on vacation with Norm.
Frito.
I'm preparing tomorrow's Picks of the Pole.
So Marlon Perkins is Norm and Frito is who? Jim Fowler?
Yeah, Jim Fowler.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my gosh, are we late? 5:31 on Sports
Dear.
Radio 1310 today. Coming up next.
And we found out that Mr. Tomato Head bleeds tomato juice, too, with his recent blister. So the sales department has taken that. They have consulted with people who I guess are in the business of making dolls and toys, and they have come up with this.
Here we go.
What's old and grouchy and turns bright red? Mr. Tomato Head. He craps his pants and he wets the bed. Mr. Tomato Head.
Hey kids, it's the Mike Reiner Mr. Tomato Head doll. It's just like your Cabbage Patch doll, except this one pees the bed. You'll watch in amazement as old Mike Reiner morphs into red-faced Mr. Tomato Head with a few simple commands.
Mommy, my Mr. Tomato Head doll won't turn red. What's wrong?
Are you using all the commands, honey? I told you have to say them together over and over and over.
Okay, Mommy. I'll try. Quarter, snake, quarter, snake, quarter, snake, quarter, snake. It's working, Mommy. Starting to crack up and turn red. Yay!
Your Mr. Tomato Head doll comes fully equipped with khaki throwback uniforms, white trash jean shorts, and free Reeboks. Give your child a new best friend, something they can love forever.
Mommy, Mr. Tomato Head keeps coughing. Does he have cancer?
Probably, honey.
Mommy, Mr. Tomato Head just wee-weed in my bed. What's wrong with Mr. Tomato Head?
Honey, he's 137 years old. He pees everywhere. Mr. Tomato Head's about to die.
Mommy, no!
Buy now and also receive the Mr. Tomato Head Ultra Accessory Kit, including Mr. Tomato Head Virgin Ring, Mr. Tomato Head's first recording, sung by the Neon Glow Boys, a free box of Pop-Tarts delivered by a midget on horseback, and a blender used when Mr. Tomato Head gets frisky.
Stop trying to hug me, Mr. Tomato Head. You're gross. I hate you.
What's old and grouchy and turns bright red? Mr. Tomato Head. He craps his pants and he wets the bed. Mr. Tomato Head.
It's Mr. Tomato Head. Available at stores.
Wow. Let's get that thing out on the street and see how it does.
No doubt. You make a fortune off that.
Market that at Ticket Stock next year. All right, the Ranch Report with Mickey Spag.
Anyway, that's our comment on Princess Diana's death.
Yeah, that kind of degenerated, didn't it?
In Santa Fe, New Mexico, a New Mexican family is suing their local Catholic church.
New Hispanic family.
No, it's a New Mexican family.
I know, Hispanic. New Hispanic family.
No, sir, it's a state, New Mexico. A New Mexican family suing their local Catholic church over a funeral mass in which a priest said that their relative was only a half-assed Catholic and going straight to hell.
Wow.
Lawyers for the family of Ben Martinez say they filed a lawsuit last month against the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Santa Fe and one of its priests. Court papers filed last month say that Reverend Scott Mansfield said at Martinez's funeral last year that the deceased was, quote, living in sin, lukewarm in his faith, and that the Lord vomited people like Ben out of his mouth into hell.
Whoa. At the funeral?
At his funeral.
going to write that down. I'm going to say that at your funeral.
No, you better not. I dare you to eulogize me like that.
I'll just blame it on you. Gordon wanted to be remembered this way. He wrote it down specifically.
That what?
I was kind of looking forward to it. That, is it God does it?
The Lord.
No, the Lord vomits people like him into hell.
No. The Lord vomits people like you out of his mouth and into hell.
Oh, okay.
That's the quote you need to have memorized. Martinez was 80 years old.
Do you still have it in your will that you want to be cremated and sprinkled on George's spaghetti?
Yep.
That's so weird.
But it has to be a nice family dinner with all your children surrounding the table. And then I want Kelly to come in, and all the kids know as Kelly opens up my urn, takes a ladle.
With a stupid ticket promotional picture of you on the side
Right,
of it.
it has to be a promotional picture of me on the side. And opens the urn and takes a ladle and ladles some of the ashes, a big old heaping spoon full of ashes, onto your spaghetti. And then you take the first bite, and all the kids have to clap.
And you have to do it because he had it in his will.
In my will.
I don't have to
it's
do
one
it.
of my It's one of my big-time wishes.
I'm not going to your funeral.
Yes, you will. You'll be forced to.
Nope.
9 members of the Martinez family are seeking punitive and compensatory damages for severe emotional and physical suffering, as they say they suffered this from the priest saying that. The complaint also says that as the priest Father Mansfield, walked to the grave, he laced his comments about Martinez with profanity.
Man, why did he stop caring so much?
I don't know. Boy, but that's a priest that's given up.
He was just beaten down and doing funerals for sorry people, and he just decided to let it go.
And finally, in a little quick hit here, George, you're going to enjoy this. The Culture Ministry of France has announced a ban on the use of the term email in all government ministries, documents, publications, or websites.
That's too American.
This is the latest step to stem an incursion of English words into the French lexicon. And instead, they suggest courrier électronique, or instead, the shortened version is courriel. It's a fusion of the two words, and they say that courriel should replace email because that other one is just way too American for them. So I think out of respect and as a sign of goodwill and an olive branch, we here on this show should start using the term courriel.
F that.
Hey!
Boy, there are kids listening.
I don't have to do what the French do. Screw them. We'll call it email.
Don't stay.
That is your e-news.
All right, thank you, Gordo. It's 6:30 on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket.
Mickey and I spent a few minutes together.
Yeah, someone emailed me on why I was being all quiet. Like, why wouldn't I help you? Listen, it's the job of those who are, it was like Rich and Dale on Sunday. Once Mickey gets into it with someone, it's the job of everyone else to back off. It's like a hockey fight. You don't 3-on-1 a guy. You stand back and let the two have it out, right?
Right.
It's not my job to help you, is it? It's not Norm and Dale's job to help pile on Mickey, or Dale and Rich's job. That's Norm and Mickey, right?
Plus, you need clean audio for later.
Exactly. Well, we wanted to review some of the stuff that we missed from Sunday, of course, and let's do that now.
Are we going Sunday, or didn't we have a previous one?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. And here's the thing that I find amusing from our show is one of the terms, if you're an old school bad radio fan, which means you go all the way back to 99 with us, you know very, very well a term that Tom may not be familiar with. It's got to be rightus. And it's a disease that I was diagnosed with, maybe even by myself, that I've got to be rightus, which is basically the idea that anytime you're in an argument about anything, you've got to win it. It doesn't really, I mean, you believe in your heart of hearts that you're right and everyone else is wrong. And I looked in the mirror one day and realized I had this issue. And it should be noted that no one disagreed with me. Everyone agreed that, yes, I did have this problem. But I also would submit to you that here at the Ticket, at least half of the people that are on the air have got to be rightus.
It's pretty good to have it if you're on the air.
Yeah, it's real good to have it. And I can't tell you that I have a worse case of it than these two guys, Mickey and Norm. Because when they get into it, man, they're convinced that...
There's no backing down either way.
No. Neither of them are going to do it.
They fight to the death.
Exactly. And in fact, you will get tired of it. This is about 3 minutes long. And by the end of the 3 minutes, you'll be screaming at your radio for us to stop this. Turn it off. Dan, you haven't even heard it. You have not even heard this, yes?
No, but what I understand is it's the same bit I got into with Mickey yesterday.
It's almost identical. So without any further ado, let us check out the post-game show on the ticket with Mickey and Norm debating an issue I don't even care about anymore, and that is the Cowboys timeout with 2:01 to go in the game on Sunday.
I still say it's worth the timeout to save at that point of the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you want to start giving ground there, thinking you're going to score here, and then we got to save this timeout for next time.
Oh, I disagree grandly, Mickey.
Well, I mean,
You
Norm,
can't-
what
you
was the
can't-
difference? They didn't get the ball in the end zone as it was.
But, Mick, if you're going to say that, then you should have left the field and gone home. At 2:01, you should have said, I'm out of here, I'm getting on the plane, I'm leaving to go home.
Did they score?
Mickey, that was catastrophically stupid to call the timeout.
Score.
It doesn't matter.
No.
You don't know if you're scoring. That is catastrophic stupidity to use the timeout there.
Okay, it's not smart, but it didn't matter.
Can we pause
because
this?
you didn't score the touchdown.
Okay, a couple things have already happened. Number one, Norm's mad now. Number two, we've already heard nervous laughter from Rich and Dale, which I believe that's probably what I started with yesterday when you and Mickey got into it.
Yours wasn't nervous. Yours was cheering.
Well, yeah, that too. But then it's...
You had the biggest smile I've ever seen on your face.
Passing you notes. I'm like, come on, get him, get him. I'm shadow boxing. All right, let's continue. Now Norm is really mad, and Mickey's getting mad too. And by the way, Norm is about to levy an attack that will always work against Mickey. So.
It doesn't matter.
Well, yes, it does.
Billy Cundiff could have turned and kicked the ball in his stands at midfield instead of trying to field goal. That would have been stupid, too.
But a touchdown.
But, Mickey, that's coming after that. The first thing you got to do is stop being stupid. And that was stupid.
What was the final score?
Mickey, it doesn't matter. If they had scored there, they'd have needed that timeout, Mickey.
Well, what's the final score?
27-13,
Mickey,
Mick. Pause it. Quit alibi.
Oh, you need to back it up a few seconds if you can, Dave, because we're right at We're right at Norm's goal. But go ahead.
But this is exactly what happened yesterday.
Yes.
Boy, it's so frustrating to listen to. It's really frustrating to be in argument with a gotta-be-rightest guy because...
They won't listen to anything you say.
You're like hypothetical. You know, well, did they score? No, that's not the argument here. Was the time... Well, did they... No, that's not... Oh, it's tiring to listen to this.
All right, but Norm is frustrated, and he's about to play the "you're a homer" card.
Uh-oh.
And Mickey, despite the fact that I think if we would hook him up to the truth serum...
Thinks he's not a homer?
He, at least on the record, has never admitted to being a homer. Despite the fact he has an office out there, despite the fact he's on their payroll, DallasCowboys.com, I assume, is a Dallas Cowboys venture.
You threw that out 3 years ago?
And nothing makes
what,
him,
are you, a cowboy?
Nothing makes him more angry. And if
yeah.
people accuse me of being a Stars homer, and I'm like, you're darn right I am. I want to see the Stars win every game. Now, I'm not on their payroll, but yeah.
You'd like to be.
I'd like to be. Hire me, sure. All right, so let's continue. This is where Norm is about to throw the dreaded "you're a homer" blow.
And for this club, that was stupid, Mickey, and you know it.
What are you talking about alibi?
That was stupid, and you know it.
You moved it ahead. But it didn't matter because you got to score the touchdown.
Mickey, stupid is stupid. It doesn't matter if it didn't matter. Stupid is stupid.
No, stupid is as stupid does.
And by the way, the previous timeout usage was also stupid.
Exception for you saying I was alibiing for.
No, they all say.
What kind of bull is that?
Mickey, that is an undefensible use of a timeout.
Fine, but they had to take it. They were going to run out of time.
It doesn't matter if they ran out of time.
Norm, what happened after that play? Would you please help me here? Just go over
Mickey,
it for me.
It does not matter what happened after the play.
They ran it to the one. They ran it to the one, the 2-minute warning. Then another very dumb play on second down. Quincy Carter gets sacked back to the 11.
Okay, so now it's at 11 where they would have been if they hadn't called the timeout.
On third down instead of first down. Now, Mickey, come on, you know that.
No,
third down is a little bit tougher than first down.
First down at the 11 and third down at the 11?
Oh, I would take my chances on first down from the 11.
I can't listen anymore. I don't care. I assume it gets back to Norman, but that was the goal, where Mickey and Norm really got into it. And we were looking for this in our computer, looking for the audio. So if you search keywords. So we searched Mickey, Norm, to see if we could find the audio from yesterday.
From the argument.
2 days ago. But we stumbled upon this nugget from November of 2001. It's a little shorter. But
they've done this before?
It's really good. I enjoy this because it gave us the famous line, "Don't try to outshout me," I believe is what Mickey said to Norm. And this is from some 2 years ago.
Wait, but you know what you ought to do now? In all fairness, go back to the '94 draft, pull it out, and tell me who was drafted after Shante Carver.
Mickey, if you see...
No. Think about that. They needed a defensive end, right? If you remember.
They needed a player, Mickey.
Okay, no, that's wrong. No, Norm, no, they did not. No, please, don't try to outshout me.
Mickey, they
did not need a player.